Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my opinions and thoughts on the new trailer that dropped yesterday. Eco living lifestyle. Why did I put living? It's eco lifestyle expansion pack. So this is quite a controversial pack. I have waited to talk about this just because I just felt like hearing everyone else's take on it and, just not jumping the gun and just shouting and, ranting and stuff. So I'm actually I've kind of sat and just been like, and just read people's opinions and comments, and there's a lot. So it seems to be quite controversial, like the community's reaction. I saw a lot of bad. There was some good. There's obviously going to be people that like this because, some people, this is right up their alley. And for a lot of people, for the majority, it seemed like this wasn't really what we wanted. And I'm kind of in that space as well. I definitely think this wasn't something I just can't see it like changing my game like as a whole. And I think that's the issue for a lot of people. I'm just going to keep playing this because give you something to watch, even though you probably watched this. Like I've kept rewinding it yesterday and was just trying to see if there was something in the pack that was just like, oh my gosh, but it was just kind of mediocre. And I think for a lot of people this is just kind of, I don't know, it's not, like I was saying, it's not going to change their game as a whole because it's eco living, and like I think that's the issue, is that it's so specific. A pack I think works better when it's kind of like generations. I mean, honestly, generations is a lot of people's favorite just because it expands on the life of like nearly every, I think it's every life stage. I think, don't quote me on that, but I think it's, it just changes a lot, and you can play that generations pack in every save because it's just there and it's just doing things. And like when I first got generations for the Sims 3, it was the first pack I actually had that just on its own, and I was like surprised at all the things that just it had in it, all the features. They were just, oh my gosh, you can do this, oh my gosh, it does this. And with this pack it's just going to be so just on its own, it's just going to be for this new town. And that's kind of a shame because I think everyone wants, the whole pack to just change their game and for them to be blown away. And it's a shame. I'm just gonna keep replaying it. I hope that's alright. I don't know, that's kind of my thing on it. It's just that I'm probably not gonna be bothered by it. If it goes on sale, then yeah, I might purchase it. But there are some cool things in the pack. There's some cool, stuff, but it's just, I think I agree with a lot of people when they say that it should have been a game pack because it's just, I don't know. I mean, but again, our opinions could change when it comes out because, there could be it could literally blow everyone away, and they haven't shown everything. But to be fair, don't you think they would show it if there was something really cool in it? Like I feel like they would, because why would you not want people to see how cool it is? But you never know. But from watching the trailer as well, I'm just not set on the idea as well. But that's my personal thing. Like eco stuff isn't really that interesting to me in a game, in the Sims game. Like in real life, I love change and supporting that thing, but in the game, I don't know. But you can actually go here and read a little bit more about it, and here, this is where I feel like it would say, because it tells you a little bit more about the pack. And let's just quickly read through. Clean up the neighborhood, lush green walking paths, so we've seen that. offset your bills with the turbines, the solar panels, and new dew collectors. I actually don't know what that is, but I think that just means little collectibles. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to do some research on that, but it doesn't sound that, amazing. Like, oh my gosh, I need this. Because, I don't know. Like, I don't make Sims that are, like, eco friendly because it's just not that interesting to have a sim that's like, that can be a side thing, but I think that's why this pack is just so niche, is because eco is kind of something that you kind of like the eco lifestyle is kind of in the background. Like, you change your lifestyle and it's kind of something that you obviously make a conscious effort in, but fun wise, I don't know. I don't see, it's not resonating with me, but that's just me, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same. But there's people out there that are living for this pack, and that's great, but yeah. And also, I do know that we voted for eco, like, was it like 2 years ago or something, but that was for a stuff pack. So I see people bringing that up, and like, we voted eco for a stuff pack, and I guarantee you now, if that was for an expansion pack, people wouldn't be voting for that. Because it's just, it's something that's just, you can put in an expansion pack as a little background thing. I know in the Sims 3 Generations, not Generations, Ambitions, and they had solar panels, and I think the eco-friendly tray, I think that was in Ambitions. I know the solar panels were, but again, that's just something that can just be put in, to another pack, and it's a bit random, but it's nice to be added, and it just gives the pack a bit more, diverse feel. And whereas this, it's the whole thing. But again, we could be blown away because this hasn't been done before, a whole pack on this. So, we'll wait. That's the key thing here. I think we need to. That's why I didn't do a video right away, because I was kind of like, okay, I want to rewatch it, see what people are saying, and just sit on it and sleep on it as well. And yeah, I want to see more, I think, definitely. But anyways, let's carry on reading. Footprint, reduce your eco footprint and invest in a living rooftop for a splash of bright color. Okay, cool. This just, I'm not the type of player that this really appeals to, I think, as well. So I don't think, I'm just going to make a prediction that I don't think seeing more is going to change my opinions greatly, but I think there's probably more that we haven't seen. Upcycle someone's junk into beautiful items, that could be cool to do. And again, that's not limited to this world, upcycling. So again, I think it's good to have features that just can change, can help expand like what your Sims can do across any save, any sim, and not just this world. Because I think if this was across the entire game, the kind of eco and like pollution, then I think honestly this pack would probably be quite good and impactful. Like, I think that's not even up for debate. Like, that would change the whole game. There would be pollution, and it would be kind of annoying. I guess that would be cool to kind of have it to be able to be changed, like the weather, like on and off or something. But I think I don't know, I just think in one world it's just not really that great. Speaking of reclaiming or repurposing things, why don't you check out the new job as a maker? Okay, cool. As you go around town, keep an eye out for collectibles and materials for your next project. This doesn't, again, I'm just going to probably keep repeating myself, but this doesn't really interest me. Like, just collecting things and going around, and I kind of want to have fun and just like, toy around with relationships and, like a Generations pack. I feel like everyone's hinting at like a Generations, or, talking about the babies being objects and cars, and we've been saying the same things. So it's cool to see something different though. Like, we'll give them that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna if I keep interrupting myself, I'm gonna never get through this. So brave Sims might try dumpster diving. That's cool. That's cool. For resources like dyes, bits, pieces, ingredients, as long as they don't mind it's the smell. Cool. Choose the freelance crafter career to fill mail and internet orders for your candles. Candle making again, it's cool, but like it's not really a pack seller, you know. Just don't see it. You know what? It doesn't seem that fun. Whereas I fizzy juices, upscaled objects, and more upcycled, not upscaled. Or try to encourage your neighbours to vote for a community maker space. I'm really bad at reading, by the way, where you can all craft together. Yeah, just use your voice. Into community spaces are going to waste, literally a dump. Rally your neighbours to decide how to use it to get that maker. See, I think this is similar to Island Living. I haven't got Island Living, but I've again been reading a lot of people's opinions, and a lot of people are saying that it's like Tiny Living, which I did actually feel like I was watching Tiny Living at some point, because the houses look very tiny and like modern, like in Tiny Living trailer. And then Island Living, because of like the cleanup thing and the community thing, I think. And then what else was it? Was it like Get Together? I can't remember, but it's like other packs. It's like not new, and I can definitely see that as well. I think that also kind of, you know, adds to the blow as well. So there's just a lot of things that just are off-putting on this pack. So where were we anyways? To get niggas, you're gonna need support. You want shared planting space with vertical garden. Vertical gardens are cool. That again, it's like there's little things in it, but to pay for the full pack just for these little items, I feel like that's happened with a lot of packs for me with The Sims 4. I'm like, oh, it has this one thing in it, you know, and I'm like, oh, but I have to buy the whole thing. And that's why I literally have only bought my packs on sale, like just every single one of them. I just can't justify the full thing, the full price. It just doesn't for me. Where were we? Vertical garden. So vote for it. Every week you can join your community in voting for a neighborhood action plan, transform the shared. See, is this just going to be for this town though? Because it's just a shame to just put it all in just one. Because when you're playing it, you're just going to feel like you haven't even got it, you know? So it's just a bit annoying. Action plan. Transform the shared lot to promote the performing arts. Suggest a weekly workout. Demand an upcycling initiative. Or explore many other options are on the board. Just know that you could end up wearing a paper bag. Sorry, I've just woke up, so voice is raspy. Yeah, it's not really doing it, you know. Just not. Yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so I think I'll end it in a minute, but there's some good things, you know. I'm definitely not gonna hate on it, and I think to say people are hating on it is a bit, you know, we're all just voicing our opinions. Don't say that, oh, you're hating on it because you don't like it, because that's just not fair, you know. We shouldn't have to just like everything and be positive because it's going to be called, we're going to be called out for hating, because it's just not. Like, let's just talk about it, and you know, we want this game to improve, and can we not like just talk, you know, and be productive? Also, those are really weird. Those kind of disgusting, but again, they're different, you know. There may be like a new species that they've just made up for the game, which is cool. I like different and weird things. Yeah, so again, let's talk about this, and I would like to hear your opinions and thoughts in the comments section. Yeah, let's just have a conversation. And no hate, this isn't, we're just, if you love it, that's amazing. I think the town is cool as well. I like that train station thing as well. That I wish we could go in, but we probably can't. But again, we might be able to, because we haven't seen the full thing. It hasn't come out yet, so we'll have to wait till I think it's the 5th of something. It does look like Tiny Living though, it really does. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I think I've touched on everything. Yeah, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.